Hi everyone, I'm so excited today. I'm going to be doing an introduction to the 2026 deck of panning. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot at the beginning of this year and see how far I get. I'm gonna just throw in a little bit of lip balm here. I learned how to make my own lip mask from my lip balms type thing and lip gloss, and I'm super happy about it. So I think I did a little, I think it was in one of my makeup dates recently where I showed y'all how I did that, but happy to um, do a dedicated video if you're interested. But anyways, all that aside, Deco Panning is a project panning game created by Emily and Max. I think we're on year 6 now, I believe, which is so cool. I followed this project way back, maybe like year 2 or 3 when it started. Joined, I think, year 4, maybe year 3.5, and then finished year 5 last year, and then now I'm going on to my next year, Deco Panning. I was so enamored by this game. It's based off a deck of cards. Although for a long time, I think I started watching it around like Christmas. So it was like deck the halls. It's like always was like that was how I related the term. But it is a deck of cards, and so much so that I actually made my own custom deck of like panning items that I've completed or just pictures of my makeup that I honestly don't have any of these anymore. And then even customize the face of it, not the face of it, like the back of it. So really love this set. Also keeps me motivated to keep playing this game because I'm like, I made this for this game. And yeah, I'm gonna go into it. So all the number cards correlate to a prompt. All the face cards stay the same throughout the whole year. And Emily graciously spends her time every month to re-randomize the number cards. And I will be pulling in 5 prompts this time. I also keep in both jokers while most people only keep in one. And if you pull a joker, it's like you kind of choose a I don't really want to be working on this type of product, whether it be something you love and want to cherish or something that you like need to just get through, or that you just, you just really can't believe that you need to actually pan it. So that is, I think last year my big one was a eyeliner. I don't really use eyeliner, but I got one as a birthday gift. So I worked through that. It was a really nice shade, an olive shade. So I'll go through that. And then I sometimes pulled the joker for usage because I usually use my cards for usage goals instead of just making up my own number. I know a lot of people do, but I like to just let the cards do all the work for me in this game. So I end up pulling cards for uses, and sometimes I pull the joker. And so I just kind of choose like a high use or a finish, something like that, for that. So all right, let's get started. Just gonna pull from the top. There's nothing to update. So there's a Jack of Clubs. So the first face card, so these don't change, face stuff doesn't change. And this one is represent another project. So a black Jack is represent another project. Let me just notate my selections here. Deck of panning. So my first prompt is Jack of Clubs. Let's see. Another project. So one that I always love the themed ones, but I don't go great with the themed ones. I just saw one that was about countries that I think is getting started in the Fantastic Ladies group. So maybe I'll just do one related to that. Am I ready for this one yet? I don't know, actually. The other one I'm thinking about is I always love when Sam from the First Time Panner updates on her, what is it called? Something old, something new, something blue. I don't know. It's like that whole kind of idiom or like saying. And I think that's just such like a sweet project. And I just don't really, I can't really, like when I think of that project, I can't really think of anything. I think maybe I'll just pick something blue. Like I don't have really anything blue other than like what's in some containers and stuff like that. So there is one thing that, so I'm working through so I already have this in a project. Ooh, this one's also has blue packaging. This one's my Portal Tea. It's like a local tea company, and They made an Earl Grey lip balm. And I guess, oh, the product is a little bit blue too. Let me throw this in. I'm actually thinking, well, not yet. I can't use it right now, but I was thinking of doing a Franken with that. So, but anyways, let me pull a usage for that because I do have another lip balm I'm using right now, but 10 and a 7. All right, we'll use that one 17 times. But it's good to keep working on lip balm because lip balms are so easy for me to just like put aside. Something blue. First time panner. And do it 17 times. Okay, second prompt. So I'll put the usage cards back in, but let me grab that Jack of Clubs. And let me just shuffle it really quick and then cut the deck again. This time I have a 3 of Spades. And this time right now it is Tourist. Okay, I actually don't know. Is that like when I went somewhere? Let me look at her list of prompts. A foreign brand, product inspired by a country you visited or wish to visit it. That's a good one. I've always wanted to visit Europe. That's a big one. And then I always feel like I'm looking up products from like Japan or China or like Taiwan and things like that. Like they just have really nice products. But yeah, Europe, I've never been there. I've never been to Europe. So that's definitely high on the list for me. Let me see if I have anything that's from Europe or like originates from there. I honestly can't even, wow, that font is so tiny. I am not gonna even guess. I was just pulling up a NARS product. And that one's from around here. Let's see. And then I just have so many like, I have so many products that are Frankened at this point that I don't know what is what. A lot of them are New York that I have. Where's this one? Ooh, this one's a good one. Although, you know what? I have this in another project, so I'm not going to do this. Aqua Seal. They're from like a brand from France. I did see the tour that Alexis did with them from the Lipstick Lesbians, and that one was really cool. Bobbi Brown is obviously US. Ooh, this one's from Japan, and you know what? This one's from China. Actually, no, made in China, but it has Japanese. Okay, this one, but it has European inspiration from it. So this is like all over. That's hilarious. This is a Monet palette from Milfi, I think. Am I not wrong or right? It's hard for me to read the brand name on here. Yeah, no, it's not. Nothing's in English with the brand name. It's only the one on the front. But yeah, beautiful palette, beautiful texture. But the shades are quite, they don't quite represent the palette. So let me get a usage goal on this one. I did recently do one with a Franken. I said I would Franken some things out of here, and I did that, which was awesome. But let me pull usage goals to actually use it on my eyes, maybe. 3 and a 9, that's 12. All right, so do that one 12 times. 3 of Spades comes out. Let me get quick shuffle here. And 4 of Diamonds. That one is going to be, has a pan. Ooh, I have lots of those. But let me see what I'm working through right now. So Woodwinked, let's me work on the lipstick in here. I have the other pan in a project already. This one's just kind of a, I've actually already started working on it just by myself. So I think that works out nicely. Let me pull the top 2 here, and that's gonna be a Jack and a 3. Okay, so 13. Has a pan. That's actually my last lipstick pan for now, which is very exciting. So we'll see what it looks like next time. So I will grab the 4 of Diamonds, take that out, put in the uses, shuffle some more, 2 more prompts. And this one is a 3 of Clubs. We did 3 of Spades. Okay. Oh, indie. Okay, that's awesome. I actually enjoy the fact that it's in the number, like the number cards, and not in last year it was in the face cards, and I kept on coming across it. I approach indie as anything I've Frankened, as an independent beauty consumer frankener. So sometimes I just pick something that is something that I've put together. At this point, a lot of shades are franken, but I still have a few pans of kind of random stuff. I am working on a primer and I just need to like get a move on it. I'm starting to like, do I have it in here? Yes, I do. And let me, since I have a laptop out, I'm gonna quickly look it up. I got the sample from Credo Beauty. It's the IXA Jump Start. Let me see how independent the IXA brand is. The independent. They're a private label makeup brand. Oh, so that's like Credo's brand? Oh. Oh, so many. The business world is so crazy. Like, I just need to answer yes or no independent. This is where I just lean on AI now. So I'm just straight up asking AI. Is IXA brand from Credo Beauty independent? Let's see what it spits out. Not technically. It's a private label brand owned and created by... they're owned by Eco Chic, which is the parent company of Credo Beauty. Now you'll learn more. They launched in 2020. I mean, it's exclusive to... Seems like they sometimes are at Ulta. Okay, it's like retail owned. I think apparently some people consider it indie because it's not part of like a larger business. I think because I really want to work on it, I think I'm going to put it in. I've done a little bit of my research. It's not like in every store, I guess. And that's sometimes how I categorize indie more than anything else. But I know also representing independent brands is really important too. I just don't know what I have in my collection that meets those terms other than like me and my Frankens. I like don't look into my brands that much. Like I know if they're like big in every box store, but I don't know some of the smaller ones. I mean, I don't even know about this one, but put that aside for now. I'm gonna write that one down for now. If I come across a better option, I might end up updating you next time. But let's see how many uses I have for that. That one's gonna be an ace and a 3. I treat aces as 11, so that's gonna be 14. Okay, so I think I put down, yeah, I think I put, no, that's 3 of clubs. Put that one out. Okay, last one. And that one is gonna be an 8 of spades. And that one is going to be a pencil. Ooh, I basically only have 1 pencil in my collection. It's not a project right now. I've been kind of actually not using it as much, so this one will give me some use. And funny enough, I had been anticipating the FabFitFun spring box, and this one's in it. I'm like, I just bought this. This is the Ilia lip pencil in genre. Quite a more brown. It does remind me a lot of the Whirl pencil I just finished last year. But I think especially for summer, it's a good shade for me. Right now in the winter, it's a little bit brown dark, but I will use it. Okay, let's see how many uses it is calling for. It is asking for 14 uses. Ooh, a lot of these are very high usage. Okay, so 5 is pencil. This is the Ilia one. This is 14 again. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's do a quick recap. We are doing Taurus is this Monet palette. Pencil is this Ilia one. I also got the lip balm and a lipstick pan that's in here of 3 lip products. Okay, then I also have that primer. So eyes, lips, and face. I think that's a pretty good mix. And I think actually despite these 3 being different, but they're all separate products. Like this one I would see is all over my lips. This one's for lining and this one's for shine, nighttime, whatever. And then for this one, I think right now I have some shades from my other palette. Oh, this palette that I'm working on. But I think I'm just gonna figure out how to work on them together. I actually don't like working on that many eyeshadows together because my eye looks are so simple, but we'll see how it goes. All right, well, thank you for joining me for this intro to my deck of panning this year. I am super excited to get started. I feel like this is going to be a good balance for things. And we'll see when the Joker shows up. I was very careful to not talk about the Joker until the very end. The last few videos, actually, my kids show up, and why I say that is because my Joker cards are my kids, and so I have two girls, and I have each of the Joker cards shows them. So that's another reason why I keep both my Jokers in, so they show up and do a little visit. But sometimes when my girls physically come in, that's cute too, and the Joker cards end up not showing up. So I don't know. We'll see what that means about the deck of panning universe. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.